Hey, good morning, Texas Hill Country. Thank you for joining me today. I'm meteorologist David Knollhoff here at WEI-TV, another weekly weather edition. Wish I had something to tell you that was of interest. We know that Hurricane Irene is going off onto the East Coast and hitting the Carolinas and eventually moving up the East Coast towards New York all this weekend. So certainly our prayers are for them that they will get rain and hopefully not too much damage, but certainly there are some major concerns there. Back here in Texas this past week, well, it's a no-brainer. It was hot, it was humid, heat indices got well up into the lower 100s, high temperatures up in the 100s. No rain to speak of other than yesterday, Thursday, a upper level disturbance was able to come underneath the big ridge that moved from eastern Texas down into the northern portion of Mexico yesterday fairly quickly, and it brought some isolated and some widely scattered showers across eastern Texas, of course, down into southern Texas and parts of the Texas Hill Country. Our neck of the woods, we only got rainfall amounts in the Texas Hill Country anywhere from about a trace, if you were lucky, to about 2/10. There were some isolated higher amounts farther west out in that portion of the Texas Hill Country, and some higher amounts farther down into the Corpus Christi area. So that was really the only thing of note to speak of for this past week. A well-advertised high-pressure system is going to be over Texas this weekend into this coming week. Unfortunately, it could turn out to be some of the hottest temperatures that we've experienced all summer long under this oppressive heat dome that we've experienced. So it doesn't spell any good news for the ongoing drought. We're looking at high temperatures here in the Texas Hill Country, anywhere up the upper 90s into the lower 100s. However, places like Austin and San Antonio could see high temperatures around the 110-degree mark. Now, fortunately, if there's any silver lining, the dew point temperatures are going to be low enough, the moisture levels are going to be low enough that the heat indices aren't going to be too much higher than those high temperatures. So there is a silver lining. Nonetheless, it's going to be hot, very sunny, and very dry, especially this weekend. Going into next week, the high pressure system is going to still be over a good portion of Texas. Not expecting any rainfall. There is another hurricane developing out into the Atlantic, and that's going to be pushing westward towards the Caribbean this coming week, but it's not going to bring any rainfall to Texas anytime soon. We'll be watching that. If there's any changes, we'll certainly break in. Thank you for watching this week's weekly weather edition on here at WEI-TV. Stay tuned. Thank you for joining us.
I had a match, but she had a lighter. I had a flame, but she had a fire. I was bright, but she was much brighter. I was high, but she